What is going on, everybody? It's me, Toxic, and today I am bringing you once again another episode of EarthBound. In the last episode, we started our adventure naming our characters, as well as taking Pokey and going up to the top of the mountain to go see what that meteorite was all about. And we also met a really creepy old man along the way, which we're going to start out by doing this time. We will be going into ONET soon, but first I want to go talk to Lie or Exaggerate first to go see what he wanted to show us. That's what happens when you're too cute and adorable. You die. You son of a bitch. Well, I was bound to lose that other one. But I love that bread roll, man. It was my love. I met it so long ago. It was almost like it was just last episode. Well. Brings a new meaning to that show I said earlier. Oh. That's I believe, a 4 in 128 chance of getting, so that's actually decently lucky. Hey, it looks like things are finally looking up since last episode, getting destroyed by a bird. Yeah, that was not fun. Anyways, so looks like we're at our boy Liar's house. Let's see what he has to offer us. Also, nice home. I would like to live here. I'm doing this because I trust you.
I don't like where this is going.
First, let's go to the basement. No thank you. See? Oh, I can tell by the look on your face you don't want to hang out, do you? No, not really. That's alright. After all, we're not even related. I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you. You don't exactly give yourself a good reputation calling yourself Lie or Exaggerate. Or maybe that's actually his name? What am I saying that is his name? I'm dumb. Alright. You know, this is normal. Digging a giant cavern right in the middle of your house, just destroying your floor and just going down deep a couple hundred meters. I do that all the time. So, yes, buddy. I found proof of a great treasure. A huge haul. I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. Okay. Please don't be your bedroom. Okay, good. If this is a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up the buried treasure. I'll eat garlic and work out to help strengthen yourself. You really love garlic, don't you? Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work. You're the one who wanted me here. You might start to get greedy thoughts. This is an interesting looking statue. I feel like that's going to be important later on. But until then, we may as well go into ONET and also get away from this potential pedophile. So anyways, yeah, I will cut to then, unless something good happens. First, before I go to ONET though, I'm gonna fight this damn dog. Anyway, so after that dog rudely interrupted us, yeah, if you thought the pedophile burn report was bad, you're gonna be seeing this guy a lot. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, fuzzy pickles. If you really think about that, it's a little weird, but that's just this game entirely. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. And back to Mars. Alright, see you, buddy. Please don't ever talk to me again. Oh, I forgot about this music. I love it. In fact, while I talk to my mom, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to it for a second. As rudely interrupted by that sound. Okay, so yeah, I just love that music. It's really good. It's a really good song. It's actually kind of underrated because it's hardly ever heard. But anyway, so if you talk to your sister, she basically acts as a cargo. And she actually acts like that later on in the game as well, but we will be getting into that once we actually get into Onett. But for right now, you can leave something with her and she'll hold on to it. Or you can grab something from her if you've already left her something, as well as she gives you a cookie the first time you visit her, so that's okay. I mean, cookies suck, but oh well. I don't want to go out anymore. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm a stubborn mutt. You are a wimp. I'm sorry, but it was a meteor. It's a common occurrence in Onett, just like we talked about last episode. I don't see why you're so upset. But anyway, so as we get into Onett here, there's a few things we can do. First off, we can go to the library and we can talk to the librarian and they will give us something. Something that we'll probably need, but I won't personally. But if you decide not to go for a walk or anything, it'll help immensely. Hi! Kids can borrow only maps at this library. Do you want to borrow one? Sure. Here's a map. Onett is the only thing on this map. All the info is there, except for the info that isn't there. Thank you for that info. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient! You know, the X button, located near the top. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be using it, but it is decently helpful for those who don't really know the maps all that well. As you can see, it shows us the entire map of whatever area we are in. So we can actually see all the different places we can go. Like down there, we can go to Tucson, but that's going to be a while. For right now, though, how about we go and check out the food shop, because I am one hungry boy. And speaking of a hungry boy, here we have my favorite item, for right now at least, the trash burger. It's just a regular hamburger, but it comes out of the trash. I always hold on to it because it's just funny, but that's just me. Anyway, so going around Onett, there's actually a place that I believe I forgot to show. So if you come up here, which I'll show you on the map, so if you come up to where this spot is, you will actually be able to go in between the trees, if you get in the right spot, and you can go into this secret place. I actually did not know about this until very recently. I never knew this existed. It's actually very helpful. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. And yeah, he's not wrong. It's actually very good. For quite a while, it's actually the best defensive item we will have for a while. And I believe it'll take, well, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it'll be right up until we get a different party member that we even replace it. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. If I was with a cute girl, do you really think I'd be giving her, you? Or you, her? Math. You've grown since I last saw you. You're beginning to really look like a man. You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. And just another great example of why this game's dialogue is just precious. Anyway, so now that we go into Onett, I think I have multiple places that I'm going to show you. Since we are in a new town, we may as well. So the first place that we're going to go is the drugstore. So there's new items here, which I would definitely get the T-ball bat, but do not get the yo-yo. The yo-yo, although it is better than the T-ball bat when it comes to actual damage, it misses a lot. Like, it's kind of like how in Pokemon, an 80% move misses 20 times in a row, but 100% one hits every single time, even though that makes no sense. It's like that for this. You'll miss 9 times out of 10, and it's just annoying to deal with. But the T-ball bat, I would get that. And this is what you would be buying if you did not get the Mr. Baseball cap, and it is way worse than our Mr. Baseball cap, so I'm going to hold on to that. The cheap bracelet is another great defensive item, which we will be buying once I get the cash for it. Which, I'm actually going to see how much cash I have here. So in every shop like this, there's going to be an ATM machine, kind of like in real life. Oh, I actually have a decent amount of money, I'm not gonna lie. Probably because of all the birds and shit I've been fighting. But anyway, so this is how the ATM system works. Basically, you fight things, you get money, and you buy stuff with the money that you got off the corpses of random birds. Or guys, or aliens. It depends on where you're at. Is that you, Ness? You called me back sooner than I thought. Yeah, me too. I just wanted to see what we were going to say. Everyone here is doing just fine, even though you left like 10 minutes ago. Oh yes, Tracy started working part-time for Escargot Express. Here, I'll let you talk to her. And here is what I was talking about earlier, where you can actually use her as basically a cargo system. Oh, you don't have any free time? Oh well, here's Tracy. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Oh, is that you, Nas? Big bro, it's me, Tracy. I'm working part-time for Escargot Express. What can I do for you? And after you call her, you'll get a new line on your number, which you can call her and you can actually put all different items that you don't want to put hold on to, and you can just give it to them. And you can call them and get them delivered. It is pretty damn useful, considering the inventory system is one of the weak points of this game, and the fact that we just started the game and I'm already only around half full with my inventory, which kind of shows you how many items you do get. A girl named Paula lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. I can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Paula's really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh well, that sounds like a very similar name to someone we named earlier. City Hall to the east, you know, where the sun rises. Okay. Thank you for the random trivia. For those who didn't know that, that's how life works. Oh, I love these guys. If you're trying to sell us a newspaper, go away. We don't read the paper. We don't want any milk either. Well, damn, I was gonna give you a cookie. Did you want some milk with it? I don't need these cookies. They only heal around 6 HP. It's kind of useless. I don't know why I'm holding on to them then. I really don't. But for right now, it is a decent chunk of our health, so I will hold on to them. I'm trying to talk to this girl. I moved from the way next town. Wait, oh, okay. I moved here from the way away next town. That's a tongue twister. Next town, there's the, what's the name? Polar Star Preschool. The preschool's at Paula's house. Paula uses, what is it called? Magic? I mean, close enough. We use magic, kind of. It basically is magic, I mean, but no. It is psychic powers, thank you. Nobody's living here, why can't I just take it? It could be helpful in the quest to, I don't know, save the world? You know, the orange house. Man, everything is happening so quickly. So, what these are magic butterflies. Every time you get one, it heals you up to 20 PP every time, which at the moment is pretty much a full heal. And again, PP you use for life up and all your offensive moves, and it's very helpful for later on, where there's actually spots where you can get infinite amounts of them, and it's extremely helpful. If one of your friends becomes unconscious, you should visit him at the hospital. You should check with the nurse receptionist, and she will release your friend. It's a nice thing to remember, but it's alright if you forgot. Yeah, we probably won't deal with that for a while, because it's only Nest that we have right now. But yes, the hospital system is a thing, but it's different than you're probably thinking. Bow wow. Whoa. Yeah, there's my dog impression. Don't you think you'll be needing a weapon? Did you know that drugstore sells things you can use? I have been over this, but thank you, cocaine-eyed dog. What? You want to meet our boss, Frank? He's in the backyard of the game arcade, thinking about peace and love, man. You might want to visit him. I think I'll do that, but after I go check out the rest of the town. I would rather be working as a parking meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. Man, am I steamed. Don't ever try talking to me. You really look like it, buddy. Man. If I was as happy as you, I'd be pissed too. The townspeople are in a state of confusion. At times like this, riots break out, or people start acting wild. Sweet police are being ultra cautious. I think we should come back here later once we actually need to be here. But I just wanted to show you some of that dialogue. Anyways, is there anything else I am missing? I heard there's a guy who stops to read each bulletin board he encounters. Then he says, "Checkaroony, is that you?" I mean, I don't really check them all at them, but sure. Road to Tucson. Helpful. I mean, yeah, I would hope not. Oh, the road's closed again. It's Ona's claim to fame. For some reason. The road to Tucson is closed. You can't just squeeze for roadblocks either. Ona is famous for their roadblocks. Don't talk to me. I'm on duty. Until I have Chief Strong's permission, I can't let you through. That sounds very interesting. Okay, so now that we are down by the arcade, these are our first more difficult enemies? And also a reason why a lot of people call the first part of the game one of the most difficult. Because you are all alone and you're fighting these enemies. But as of right now, I'm just going to try and fight this one enemy so I can show you just what they're about. Although there are multiple different enemies, so I'll have to fight multiple of them. Okay, so the Yes Man Jr., I think he might drop an item. I don't quite remember which. I know he doesn't drop a hamburger, but that's a different enemy. But they are decently strong. To us right now, because we're only like level 2, they do pack a punch. And yes, they do swing. This particular one swings his hula hoop, which does around 8 damage, as well as waste turn, just kind of laughing. I mean, he is kind of kicking our ass, so I can see why he would laugh at us. Doesn't mean it's nice. So anyways, how about we put this guy out of his misery? Because he's clearly very miserable. If anything, he's making us miserable. Come on. Thank you. And I believe, yep, 13 XP, which is a lot more than any of the enemies from before. And they're pretty good for leveling up if you can keep yourself alive, of course, considering they do a decent amount of damage when you're so low leveled. Defense went up by 2, speed went up by 1, guts went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 1, and PP went up by 2. And we got Hypnosis Alpha, which is hard to hit, but as you would probably guess, it puts people to sleep. Is this a new enemy? Yep, okay, so this is the Skate Punk. If I recall, this is actually the enemy that gives you a hamburger every time you defeat him. All he does is shreds on a skateboard, but it is a decently strong attack, so don't underestimate him. Oh no. Okay. Luckily, if you do get the weapon, the T-ball bat from the drugstore, these guys are a lot easier to deal with. And did he not drop a hamburger? Oh, wait, never mind. I think he did. I could be wrong, though. I'll have to check in post-editing. I didn't even really notice if he did or not. I was kind of just talking. But anyway, so how about we go up to the drugstore and I get myself my new item, since I have a little bit more cash on me. See, already I already got around $30 more. But for right now, screw it. I'll get $100. I could use it. Alright, so how about we get the T-ball bat and get rid of our cracked bat, considering the cracked bat is a little old at this point. 1 episode old, yeah, it really doesn't last long, but it's still better than nothing. And are we able to get the... I'm pretty sure I have enough. Yes, I do. I'm surprised I'm able to get all these items so quick. But hey, that shows you what happens if you grind. Which I'm actually going to try to avoid in this playthrough because it's just OP. And I just love to give myself a challenge. As I'm saying that, I'm buying all the new equipment so early, but I'm only level 4. I need it. But anyways, how about we go back down and fight some more sharks? Okay, yeah. So these enemies do team up, and if they do team up, you might be a little bit screwed. Alone, they are already pretty difficult at such a low level, but together, it's a little ridiculous. So that's why you're going to want to get a lot of hamburgers, which luckily I will get another one from that guy right there, and Yeah, this should be interesting, considering there have been a decent amount of times I've died at this beginning portion, although I never died before to Spiteful Crow, but hey, we all have our first in life. But yes, that is also a new, that was also a new attack. They basically just called some more of their allies to come, and it's a pain in the ass. Considering they're already pretty tough in numbers, and they are doing a decent amount of damage to me, it's kind of tough dealing with it. But luckily that is why I got that new stuff from the drugstore, so that I wouldn't have to deal with it. But yeah, 38 XP, which is a lot compared to the 2 or 3 we were getting before. They are a pain in the ass, but they're at least a useful pain in the ass. Okay, and while I'm at it, I'm going to get this Magic Butterfly because, honestly, it's going to help everybody immensely if you get used to getting every Magic Butterfly you see as long as you can, considering they're extremely helpful. There's kind of no reason not to go for it if you can. So let's see what's in this trash can. Well, let's see here, and it can't be as good as the trash burger, yep. Although, that is probably more disgusting. And that's why I'm gonna drink it. Tasty. Yeah, I don't need the cookies. I could just use that space to get some more hamburgers, which hopefully this guy will give me? I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Okay, so actually, never mind. I was wrong before. It is not. It's not the skateboard kid. I was just being dumb. I just realized that it's actually indeed the Pogo Punk that gives you a hamburger every single time that you kill them. And then Pogo Punk is like all the rest of them. It's not too strong, but it's still a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing. Come on. Thank you. I just love that line now. He just shreds fiercely. Like he does a trick and we're just so in awe that it hurts us. I mean, that's kind of me whenever I see skateboard tricks. It's like, oh my god, how? And damn, our HP went up by 14. Looks like we got some vitality. And our PP went up by 3, which is extremely helpful for the upcoming fight. Which I'll talk about later. Do you want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? And then he fights you. Like any normal kid. Well, they're fun, at least. Okay, yep, that is an example of that drop. It gave us a hamburger, and I think it might have given us one before. Oh, I think it was because there were multiple enemies it didn't give us it, but it's a bit weird to explain that. Do you want to start a fight or what? Not really, but I'll destroy you, so sure, give me XP. And he became tame, like the wild animal he is. Because as we all know, punks are, animals. Oh, okay. Well, that's bad. Oh, wait, what? Okay, apparently that other one didn't want to fight me, I guess. That was about to be a gangbang. I'm only a 13-year-old boy. Leave me alone. Okay, go. And that's actually kind of funny. The moment I said I was a 13-year-old boy, I got 13 XP. Yeah, it's helpful to keep your health above 20 when you're fighting these guys, because there's always a chance that they can smash you, and if they smash you, my god, does it hurt. Trust me, I've had multiple fights where I've died to the stupidest things just because they smashed me. Their normal attacks wouldn't be all that strong, maybe 10 HP like that, but they annihilated me. Anyway, so if ever you don't want to use your PP, or you don't have enough, and you don't want to go up to your parents' house, well, you can oh, here we go. If you don't want to do any of that, what you can actually do is go rest at the hotel for like $100. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It does help you, but at this point in the game, there's absolutely no point to go and waste that much money on it, so I'm going to refrain. Say something funny. I'll listen. I can't wait any longer. I'm going back to watch the news. It's funner than you. That really helps my, plain old trash. That really helps my self-esteem. Okay, pop quiz. A Beatles song. XXX today. Can you fill in the blanks? Sure! Let me. That's correct! I'm impressed! If any of you get that, let me know. It's a play on words. It's because it's the word yesterday, we're saying yes to it. Who's there? It's creepy in here. What, you won't answer? I mean, I don't talk, period, so no. Did we already go in here? I don't think we did. I wonder if EarthBound has been released yet. Oh girl, if you knew how long it's been released. Now, if you want to talk about Mother Free, that's a different story. I don't think there's really anything else I can do, except I can go and heal real quick, which I believe I'm going to go do right now, and then I will show you what we're going to do next. And I think we should go and check out who this Frank character is. The joke's on you, buddy. Well, at least he went out laughing. Wait, what am I saying? He had the last laugh. Damn it, James. I don't think you really want to fight me, Coil Snake. I could beat it. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually a new mechanic, which I don't think we've seen before. So basically, if you're too strong, you'll pretty much just defeat it in one hit, like right there. The game just kills it for you. It makes backtracking very easy. Like in different caves and stuff, you don't have to really worry about going back and fighting enemies you don't want to fight. It's pretty nice. And if you do want to fight them, you just automatically kill them. It's pretty nice. It saves you the time, and it's actually pretty thoughtful, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now, how about we go and visit the arcade and see what we can play? Spoiler, we can't really play anything except fight people. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it, buddy. And then we fight him, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who your buddy was. Could you remind me out of the, like, 30 different guys I killed? Also, I just noticed, but look at their legs. They are, like, anorexic. It's kind of worrying me. Okay, so we are at a decent level for this. Before you go into the arcade, I would recommend getting up to, like, level 6 or level 7, or maybe level 8, but that's probably pushing it a bit. But anyways, so how about we fight all the guys in here? You sound like a real whiner to me. I didn't say anything. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your ass. I wanted to make him seem cooler. He doesn't actually say that, but... This guy, I love this guy. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables. But that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I just have to accept that about myself. It's actually kind of sad. I root for you, buddy. I root for you. When you buy an item that should be equipped, do you bother to actually equip it? I gave a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. Don't you mean rockin' dude? I always have total confidence in my own abilities. Clearly. So you getting ready to get it on, Spanky? Not gonna lie, first time I saw it, I genuinely thought something else was about to happen. Hey there, buddy. Spit, spit, spit. Saliva, spit, spit. Do you want some gum? Get your own, twit. Yeah, I don't want yours. That would be unhelpful for me. Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. We've been hearing that name quite a lot recently. I wonder if he might be behind these doors, like that guy that we saw outside. Hey kid, you want to become a member? Sure! Come back after you finish EarthBound. Fine, I don't want to become one. Don't be such a snob. And then we kick his ass, because that's how you solve everything in the world. Alright, so before we go into these doors, how about we heal? Which, I'm not going to use my PSI, because I'm going to need that in the fight. But... So before you fight him, or who knows, maybe we're fighting him. Okay, yes, we're fighting him. You're going to want to stock up on a bunch of hamburgers, and like I said before, you're going to want to be around level 6 to 8. because if you're any lower, it'll be a difficult fight. But anyways, how about we just get into this? I'm Frank, you are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Don't you know we're a silent protagonist? We don't do that kind of thing. Alright, so this is Frank. He's actually decently powerful, especially for this point in the game, but he's one of the first bosses in the game. I mean, you could consider the Starman Jr. to be the first boss, but I don't like to. So Frank here can brandish a knife, which does like 20 damage. Or he can come out swinging, which I believe is his normal attack. But if I were you, I would not get under like 20 health, because his attacks do a lot of damage. Oh, and that's another thing that he can do. He can say something nasty like a lot of different enemies. And man, am I just too strong? Because I did that pretty easily. I think it's because I got all the equips soon. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. This is Frankenstein Mark II. And this is his second form in the form of, well, a robot. This is actually decently easier than Franky in the fact that he'll waste every other turn just puffing out steam, so all we have to do is just attack the hell out of him until he's just a pile of rubble. I could use my hypnosis in this fight, but it just seems like I'm too strong for that. There's kind of no point. But anyways, if I recall, both Frankenstein and Frank both have around 100 HP. That's not the strongest in the world, but he's definitely stronger than any of the enemies. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I like how I'm saying I'm too strong for this and then I die. Well, how about we try this again? Second time I've died this playthrough. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say the beginning of EarthBound is actually the most difficult part of it, and I can kind of see why. It's actually why a lot of people do not actually finish EarthBound, because they just kind of get caught up in the beginning of it. But anyways, once you die, you can heal at your mom, and you get your PP back. Oh, but before I go there, if you call your dad, he actually tells you how much money you have in your bank account, which is honestly kind of funny if you don't talk to him for a while, because you're just calling your dad and he just says that, oh, hey, Ness, it's your dad, I deposited $1,000 into your bank account. It's kind of funny, but, so it looks like we have $400. Jesus, that is a decent amount. Which, taking what we spent, 340. He also tells you how much XP you need to get to your next level, which is decently helpful. And this is where you're going to record all your data once you actually, well, what's the word? This is actually where you're going to record all your data on the Wii U version, on the actual original version. The only version you probably won't need it on is on an emulator, but considering it's already out on multiple different systems, it's kind of useless to play on an emulator unless you really have to. I have paid for the game. I mean, you may as well support it. It is an amazing game, and Nintendo really deserves the money for it, even though they really do not like to listen to their fans and release Mother Free, but hey, at least Lucas isn't Smash, so that's okay, right? That's practically like Mother Free coming into America, right? Totally. But for real though, I've been watching a lot of stuff on how long it's actually taken to get Mother Free out, and my god, for some reason, Nintendo really does not want to, they really do not want to take any time to get it out. Although there's actually multiple reasons why they say that they don't really want to. But anyways, I'll get into that after the fight. Wait, what? Oh, he actually says something different. Okay, I didn't see what he said. I was just talking. I thought you just like said the same thing and then you fought him again. Huh. Okay. Well, yes, we can get back right back into this. Anyway, so like before, all you really have to do is just attack the shit out of it, just like that, which, thank you, Ness, that is very helpful. And just keep your health up above 20. Or 30, preferably 30. In fact, I'm probably going to take the safe side and heal right now, just because I got to a pretty low point before when I decided not to heal, so I'm not gonna allow that to happen again. See, I would have gone pretty close to dying right there if I hadn't healed. But anyways, it's a pretty decently easy fight if you didn't fuck up like I did. And yeah, he gives you 76 XP, which is actually not a level up. I'm surprised. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucks up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get the Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to the Giant Step is behind the Tourist Entertainer Shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Yes, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. And it's actually kind of cool. Like I said before, it is very useless to go to a hotel and spend like $100 because after you defeat Frank, you can come back at any time and he'll literally heal you. He's actually a really chill dude once you beat his ass. But anyways, yeah, I think we've done all we really can right now. All we really have to go and do right now, I'd say, is to go up the Giant Step and see what's going on up there. But first, I think I'm going to end this off now. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys in the next episode of EarthBound where we go up the Giant Step and take a giant step in our adventure. Talk to you guys later.